When you walk into a small shop or supermarket, whether in London or Tokyo, you will likely see the same black and white cookie staring back at you. That cookie is Oreo. But how did one simple sandwich biscuit travel across oceans through different cultures and languages? How did it become so common that it feels local almost everywhere? Well, it didn't just happen overnight. This story started more than 100 years ago. In 1912, a company in New York called Nabisco created a new cream-filled biscuit which had a chocolate cookie on the outside and sweet white cream in the middle. At the time, it was just one product among many. No one knew it would become one of the most recognized snacks on Earth. The design mattered. The dark cookie made the white cream stand out. The name was short and easy to say. The cookie looked different from others on the shelf. It was small and sweet, at the same time affordable. That combination made it easy to love. But love alone does not build a global brand. Distribution does. And that is where things really changed. Years later, Oreo became part of a much larger food company. Today, it is owned by Mondelez International. Mondelez does not sell just one snack. It controls many global brands. It understands shipping, shelf placement, even local markets better than most companies on Earth. When a company like that decides to push a product worldwide, it does not move slowly. It builds factories in different regions, partnered up with local distributors, and it made sure the cookie was always in stock. That is why you can find Oreo in over 100 countries. But there's another reason you see it everywhere. The brand learned how to adapt. One cookie, many flavors. In the United States, the classic chocolate and vanilla version dominates. In China, you might find green tea flavored Oreo. In Indonesia, you can find peanut butter and chocolate mixes. In some parts of Europe, you'll see strawberry or lemon cream. The base cookie stays the same. The cream changes to match local taste. That small shift makes a big difference. People feel like the product understands them. It does not feel foreign. It feels familiar. That's smart strategy. Instead of forcing one version on the world, Oreo adjusts just enough to blend in. But flavor is only part of the story. The real genius lies in how the brand connects with emotion. Twist, lick, dunk. That simple ritual turned a cookie into an experience. Oreo did not just sell a snack, it sold a moment between parents and children. It showed up in lunchboxes. It appeared in birthday parties. It became part of family routines. When a product connects with childhood, it lasts. Children grow up, they travel, they move to other countries. When they see Oreo on a shelf far from home, it feels comforting. That emotional link helps the brand survive across borders. But emotional connection alone cannot explain global dominance. There's also scale. Walk down the cookie aisle today and count how many Oreo variations you see. Double stuff, mini packs, thin versions, seasonal editions. When one brand takes up that much space, competitors shrink. Shelf space is power. The more space you occupy, the more visible you become. The more visible you are, the more likely people are to grab you. Retailers like products that sell fast. Oreo sells fast, so stores give it prime placement. That cycle feeds itself. And as it spreads, something else happens. It shapes eating habits. In many countries, traditional snacks used to be homemade. Simple biscuits or local pastries filled that role. Now, packaged cookies like Oreo are common. They last longer and are easy to transport. They've also managed to stay consistent. For busy families, that matters. But there's a health side to this story. Oreo is made with refined flour, sugar, added fats, preservatives. It's designed to taste good and stay fresh for months. When such snacks become daily habits instead of occasional treats, calorie intake rises quietly. This is not about one cookie being evil, it's about frequency. When a product is everywhere, it becomes normal, and what feels normal often gets eaten often. That's how global food brands shape diet patterns across countries. Marketing that speaks every language. Oreo also mastered modern marketing. It uses social media in local languages. It runs campaigns tied to cultural holidays. It reacts quickly to trends. In some countries, it partners with local celebrities. In others, it focuses on family themes. The brand feels global yet local at the same time. That balance is rare. Most brands struggle to cross cultural lines. Oreo crosses them easily because it keeps its identity simple. Chocolate cookie, sweet cream, playful image. No translation needed. So why is Oreo almost everywhere? Because it was built for scale from early on, because a massive company backs it, because it adapts to local taste, because it connects with childhood, because it dominates shelf space, and because modern food systems favor packaged snacks that travel well and sell fast. Oreo did not just spread by accident, it followed supply chains, marketing data, and shifting lifestyles. That's why you see it in almost every country. But here's the deeper question. If one cookie can travel this far and become this common, what does that say about the future of global food? And which other everyday snacks are quietly following the same path?